All the Zagreb Green Park attributes are set on top of the page next to Home link. Those attributes are visitors, visitor profiles, park zones, activities, and activity minimum distances. I will start the explanation with visitor profiles by clicking on this link. And then visitor profile list is open, and we can create new one by clicking on new visitor profile button. In here opens up a form when we need to give the brief information. I'll write that this profile will be athletes, in the description, football players, and we can create it by clicking the button create. We can edit this profile by clicking on the edit button and changing something, and update it with the update button. And the deletion can be performed by clicking on the delete button and accepting the deletion, but I will cancel it right now because I will use this visitor profile later on. You can go back to the visitor profile list by clicking on the list button, and here all the visitor profiles are shown, and you can click on one of that to see that and edit and delete it in the same way as I explained before. The next attribute is park visitors, and we can click on its link to open it up, and here we can see the list of all the visitors. All the attributes are set and created in the same way. That means all the structure is the same for all of them, and we can create new park visitor as we did before with the visitor profiles. Click on new button, and here the different informations required. First one is visitor profile, that are athletes, and the next one is number of visitors. In the Zagreb Green Park simulation, one visitor is not one person, is the set of people that are in one profile and doing the same activities in the same amount of time under the same circumstances. So I'll set them to weekend in the bad weather, and here we have the time section for all the 24 hours, and here we need to input the percents of all the time in which hour all the activities will be performed. That means if I input 100, that means that all the activities will be performed from 3 to 4 o'clock. I will set it to 25 in here, 25 in the next hour, then those athletes will take a break, and then 2 hours later. So that means all their activities are spread into 4 hours by 25% in each one of them, and all the amount of percents needs to be not greater than 100%. And the same thing happens with activities. The first one will be playing basketball. I'll set it to 90%, and riding a bicycle will be 10%. And after doing all that, you can create this by clicking on create button, and edit and deletion happens the same way. Go back to the visitor list. Here you can see all the information. The next attribute to understand is Green Park activities. We can click on that and open all the activity list. New park activity is being created by filling this form. Its code consists of the letter A, that stands for activities, and its number, for example, activity 100, and the title, drinking water, and the type is facility or activity. Drinking water is activity, so we'll set that and create new park activity. Here you can see that activity is created. Edit and the deletion is the same way. The last one is activity minimum distances. We can create new one, and here we can set that, for example, between climbing on monkey bars and drinking water, the minimum distance needs to be 100 meters. And if in the simulation those two activities will be performed in closer range than 100 meters, then the conflict will occur and will be shown for the user. And we can create this activity minimum distance.